Hi guys, this is going to be the tutorial that's going to show you how to do the butterfly stitch. I've done this in the past, but I wanted to redo this video in HD. You can do the stitch with any size yarn. I'm using worsted weight yarn, which is 4-ply for the US, 10-ply for Australia, and I'm using a 5mm hook or a size H hook for the US. The multiples of this stitch is 2 plus 1, and what that means is that you're going to chain in sets of 2, 2, 2, 2 until you've reached your desired width. Then you're going to chain one more and you're ready to begin. So I did my multiples of 2. I got the width I want, so I'm going to go ahead and chain one more and I'm ready to begin row 1. For row 1, you want to start working in the second chain from the hook. So count 1, 2, and in the second chain, you want to put your hook inside that chain and pull up a loop. Then you want to yarn over and only pull through one of the loops. Then you'll go into the next chain, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, and now you're going to do like a regular double crochet. You'll be pulling through 2, pulling through 2, and then chain 1. The chain 1 is very important. And now without skipping a stitch, you're going to continue with the butterfly stitch. So you're just going to go into the next chain, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through only one of those loops. Then you're going to go into the next chain. Sorry about that. And you're going to pull up a loop, and then you're going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then 2 loops, and then chain 1. And you're going to continue this down your row. Again, you're going to go right into the next chain and pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, only pull through one of those loops. Then you're going to go right into the next chain and pull up a loop. Then you're going to finish it by doing that double crochet. So you'll pull through 2, and then chain 1. And you'll just continue this down your row. Okay, I'm just finishing my row here. I have 2 more chains left. And then you're going to chain 1 and then turn. For row 2, you can see that each section here, if you think of it as a butterfly, the wings of the butterfly, you're going to be working in those wings of the butterfly this row. So we're going to go into our first one. We're going to go into the first wing here, and you're going to do the first part of the stitch, which is to insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through one of those loops. Now we're going to go into the second wing to finish our butterfly stitch. Pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, then chain 1. And we're going to repeat that for the row. So we'll find our next butterfly here, go into the first wing, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1 loop, go into the other wing, pull up a loop, then pull through 2 loops at a time, then chain 1. And you're going to continue that all the way down your row. Okay, I've come to the end of row 2. I just worked my last butterfly stitch in my wings, the last wings of the row. Now you have this 1 stitch on the end, and you want to work a half double crochet into that stitch. You'll pull through all 3 loops, and that will end row 2. So for row 3, you're going to chain 1 and turn. And then this big space here on the end where we did our half double crochet to end our row, it's not a wing, it's just 1 big stitch. You're going to work 1 whole butterfly stitch into this 1 stitch. So you'll go into that stitch, pull up a loop, and then pull through only 1. Then go right back into that same stitch, pull up a loop, then you'll pull through 2 at a time and chain 1. And then now it's going to be as we did last row. Going into 1 wing, pulling up a loop, pulling through only 1. Then you go into the second wing, pull up a loop, pull through 2, chain 1. And you're going to repeat that all the way down your row. Now we've come to the end of row 3. We have that 1 big space here at the end. It's not a butterfly, it's just 1 big space. And again, you're going to work 1 full butterfly into the butterfly stitch into this 1 space. Go right back in the same space and finish. and that will end row 3. Okay, for row 4, you want to chain 1 and turn. Again, we're going to be working in our wings, so you're going to go right into the first wing to start the first part of the butterfly stitch, then go into the next wing to finish. Don't forget to always chain 1 at the end, and then go to your next wing and just continue the butterfly stitch all the way till you get to the end. And when you get to the end of the row, just like we did in row 3, in this last big space on the end, you're going to work a full butterfly stitch into that one stitch. Then you'll chain 1, which will end the butterfly stitch, and it'll be the chain 1 that you're ready to start the next row. And it's going to be a repeat of row 3 over and over and over again, always putting a butterfly stitch in this whole butterfly stitch worked in the very last stitch of the row, and then working in the wings the rest of the time. So that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please don't forget to like and share and comment down below. And if you're a first-time watcher, you haven't got a chance to subscribe, go to the main page and you can click the subscribe button there, and right next to it there's a little bell button, and if you click that, you'll always be notified whenever I release a new video. Also, if you're wondering what kind of hook I'm using, this is a wooden furls hook. You can find the link down below this video, and I recommend that you order it with an extended hook. If not, you'll only get half the size. Also, I have a group on Facebook called Crochet for the Masses, where we share crochet projects that we're doing at the time, links to free patterns that we found that we think are really nice looking, and questions and stuff you may have. And it's a really nice group, so you can also find the link for that down below this video. So that's it, guys. Thank you so very much for watching.